Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie within the Heart Space, looking at the energy of the first month of 2018, January. Welcome. I hope the holidays were a success and that you got through it with flying colors without too much fuss and muss. Saturn has entered into Capricorn, so we've had that energy kind of getting us going, feeling like we're kind of walking through the mud, but that's good. It's building endurance, it's building strength for what is to come. So know that if you do feel a little fatigued, if you feel like, oh, I used to be able to move so much faster, it's okay, it's all right. We're trying to get our footing during this transit the last 2.5 years. So be patient with yourself, listen to your body, but of course, Capricorn likes you to follow the rules and to put the work in. So follow the rules and put the work in. Figure out the rules so you can work around them later on, but right now you need to figure out the game. So as a collective, this energy that we're going to be carrying on for the rest of 18 is that of work, of diligence, of what we need to do to be successful, that nothing is given to us, that everything is earned. So really set your intention with what is it that you want to work on? What is it that you want to build? Not what do you want to be given to you. I'm going to pull from, I love Noah Nafu deck. So we're going to pull a card for the collective pull, and then I'll go into your individual readings. Calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us. What is the collective energy, the one card that will pull us all together, that we will all feel in some regard in the area of 2018? The Rebel. Don't you love that? Don't you love that the Rebel pulled out when we have Saturn in Capricorn, the Diligence, the Taskmaster, and we have the Rebel. So it's this almost conflict that we have going on. Like, I know the rules, but I want to break the rules. In order to change anything that we do in our life, you have to understand it. If you want something to shift, you have to understand why it needs to shift, what goes into that aspect so that you can change it. You can't just change something you don't understand. So with the Rebel, you have to understand the institution, you have to understand the rules, the regulations, in order to make it different. The Rebel is powerful in that you know the fringe and you know the center as well. So let's pull on the Noah Nafu and see what she has to say about the Rebel as well. The Rebel represents an energy that comes from within and is unapologetically authentic. Oh my gosh. So this is great. Like, there's a lot of energy of who are you truly? What is your honesty? What is your truth? What is it that you want to portray as you being truly you? No longer being covered, being masked by something else, trying to be what other people want you to be. What is your soul essence? What is your inner spark, your truth that doesn't matter what other people think? What is it? And how are you going to describe that and express it out to the outer world so that it makes sense to not only the people who are receiving it, but to yourself as well? Let's see, where was I? Don't be afraid to use the Rebel energy to create new situations. This takes getting into higher vibrations in consciousness. Be original. The information comes from within, not from your external environment. Take from your own ideas and thoughts. Build you. 2018 will be built on your truth and on your true foundation of who you are. So if you aren't sure who you are because you have been living this facade for so long, start to unpeel that onion, unpeel all those aspects of that you have created to appease your surrounding, to appease your family, your friends, your job. Start unpeeling that onion, unpeeling it, and seeing who is truly there in the center and the essence of your truth. And from there is where you need to start to build and blossom. But it takes a while to get there when we have created so many different states of armor to protect ourselves from being hurt, from being ridiculed, from being rejected. Like, that's what our biggest fear, isn't it? To be rejected by those we love, by what we hold dear, what we respect. Now respect yourself enough to let go of those and just be in you. Once you do that, a huge weight will be lifted from your life, from your soul, from how you walk through your day. Because no longer are you carrying the weight of everyone's opinion of you, you're only carrying what is truly there. Alright, also remember to like, share, and subscribe these videos, please, definitely. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to go on to the individual readings, and so this is for the Sun, Ascendant. Ascendant is the rising sign or the moon sign. Also, if you're in Colorado, I am doing the tea and tarots. I'm doing local ones as well as private ones. So if you are interested in having me come into your home, come into your work, and talk about different aspects of tarot and astrology, I'd love to do that. And I am willing to travel. So if you live not in Colorado, contact me and see if we can't work something out. I'd love to meet some of you or all of you, and any that want to travel to Colorado too. That would be wonderful. All right, so let's go on to our individual readings. Hello, Gemini. This is Julie within the Heart Space, looking at the energy of teen. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful beginning of the new year and that you've let go of the energy that wasn't working in the teen so you can grow and prosper in teen. Tied up some loose ends, and now here we are. If you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Also, you can find me on Instant Go, an app that connects me instantly to you, and I can answer questions on there. So, let's call in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on the divine calling in the divine. What energy is surrounding the Geminis? Sun, rising, moon, teen. What is the energy? Guidance for Geminis. January 2018. And as you noticed, I'm sitting on the floor. Yes, I know. I'm going grassroots. Just trying to ground everyone and myself included. I just felt disconnected when I was reading from a chair and from a table. So, 6. And this is a new deck. Well, it's not a new deck. I've been using it through a team called Joie de Vivre deck. And the energy coming in from January is the Knight of Coins. So it's a message coming in, most likely having to do with the comfort of your life, finances, house, home, stability. That came in. And the Knight of Coins can bring in both positive and negative, but it's affecting you in this energy is. So let's see. Then we have the High Priestess reversed, Death reversed, Four of Swords reversed. Is that Four of Swords? Yeah. The Star reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, and the Six of Swords reversed. Okay, so all of them are reversed. And remember, I take it as it is, positive and negative. But I'm really happy to see the Death reversed because that makes it that you're fixing a situation. So let's start in the middle there with Death reversed here. Okay, so death can be a loss, can be letting go of something, but you already have. So with this in reverse, it's like you've already let it go, and so now you're just kind of working with that energy and trying to get yourself back on your feet. And with the Four of Swords happening, once again, it has like that healing energy of, okay, so now what do I need to do to take care of it? Like Four of Swords is like rest and relaxation. And so it's like maybe you went into kind of a hermit kind of situation, a kind of a hole of like, like maybe a little bit of despair, a little bit of depression. And so now it's time to really let go of that and to come out of your shell and come back to life. The High Priestess in reverse also energy is, just not understanding how you got there, Gemini. Like why, like this loss here. So you know what, I do feel like it was over the holidays for a lot of Geminis where you came to a realization of a situation, and you had to either let go of that, or maybe someone passed away during that time, or you lost your job, you lost something that was important to you, and so I think a lot of you felt you were so surprised and in shock. And so now you're starting to come out of that shock and kind of make heads and tails of what actually happened. And so the Knight of Coins, that's probably why we have the Knight of Coins here. And it's in the upright too. It's like it brought you this message of shift, of change. Because remember, the star in reverse, even though it's reversed, it's still a really positive card. Like, things are shifting, things are coming in that are positive. It's just taking a little bit longer for it to happen. Now, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, like, I do feel like, they also probably ushered in this shift here, but they're not, they're not a positive energy. Queen of Swords in reverse will say cutting things, will be ruthless just for their own, just for the sake of being ruthless, not even to gain anything out of it, just to watch other people squirm and struggle. So if you have somebody who is doing this, know that it is not you and that has nothing to do with you. They're just doing it for play, for fun, as a game, just to keep themselves entertained. And so the Six of Swords is like, I feel like this Queen of Swords is most likely a family member, somebody who you've known for a long time. And so it's hard to break free of them, to break free of this situation, because you feel obligated to them. You feel tied to them, and that you feel like you have to talk to them and be part of their lives, whether you like it or not, even though it's really toxic for you and it's really a broken situation. And so it is stilting this energy of newness, of new people, of new situations coming in, because this Queen of Swords is kind of like deflecting anything positive for you. So the moment that you actually start to let go of this Queen of Swords and say, I'm not going to let you have so much pull and energy in life, is when this energy, this star energy, can really start to shine. It's an emotional time for you, Gemini. I can definitely see that. I can see that it's easier for you to go into the hole and to sleep or go into an obsession instead of actually dealing with the true pain and what really happened. And sometimes we need that. We need that mask just to slowly come into reality and to come out of the shock in a healthy way. So if you need to do that, that's understandable. But keep working your way out of it. Don't stay stuck in that energy. And then we also have, go figure, the Tower reversed and the Hanged Man reversed. Okay. Gosh, every single card reversed. Aries had every single card upright. Okay. But once again, the Tower reversed is more positive than when it's upright. So it's like it's all behind you. It's all behind you right now. It's like she's upright. It's like she's watching it crumble into the floor. She already knows what's going to happen. And then the Hanged Man is reversed too. So upright again, once again. So that's a positive sign for you, Gemini, of okay, it's already happened. What do I need to do to make it my life doable again? Make life worth going forward. But remember, all this is in the past, and so you're just dealing with the residual emotional, mental fatigue of going through a drastic change like that. But you have positive cards that are just waiting to unravel as soon as you allow them to, and you take away kind of the darker aspects of people trying to hold you down. Okay, so let's pull an animal for you for January. Let me flip it because I can see them all. Look at my eyes. And this one. Coyote. Okay. Transformation, creation, cunning, good fortune. Woohoo! I love it. Let me see it. Oops, it's turned. Alright, so the coyote often embodies the trickster, a mischievous but heroic supernatural being that uses magic, cunning, or deception to achieve its ends. Most Native American tribes of the Pacific Northwest claim the coyote to be their creator. In some legends, the coyote forms the different peoples of the land from the various sections of the great beaver, which it has slain. The Plains Indians also regard the coyote as a teacher and a magician. In all of its roles, the coyote is a benevolent figure who intentionally or unintentionally helps to restore balance and order. This is a perfect card for you right now, Gemini. All right, speaking of transformation, creation, cunning, good fortune. So in this situation that you have of rebirth, death and rebirth, of transformation, It's okay to laugh. It's okay to have fun. You don't have to be sad and depressed all the time. You have the right to be happy, to have joy in your heart, Gemini. And don't feel guilty if you do. That is what's going to help you break free. That's what's going to help you move on and use that star energy. Is to say, you know what, this happened. This was really hard. The loss of this person, of this situation, of this job really shook me to the core, but I can still laugh. I can still have joy in heart, and I can carry that with me as well. It's there, and Gemini, if anyone can find it, it is you. All right? You are dual bodied, uh, talkative, funny, interesting human. You guys light up a room and make it interesting and make people want to stay. So use that to lead your days with love and joy and light instead of carrying all of the darkness. From the darkness, take the lessons, take the knowledge. Only take that and move forward. All right, remember, if you want a reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to a website, or you can find me on Instant Go. And listen to your heart, and the body will follow. Until next time, much love, joy, and blessing.